protection a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
An early test. 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. He can run for it, and he will. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Gain, that's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the Cardinals' 14-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming. The first carry now. This is Williams. And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Gardner Minshew keeping it himself from 10 yards away. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Makes the score Ravens 7, Cardinals.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Ryan Kerrigan able to get him for a loss of about 3. They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
He was tackled at the 27.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. The start of this game shaping up nicely on that visiting sideline.
Yeah, how about that? You get your points on the opening drive, then you get a big sack there on 3rd down, and you make the home crowd go.
There is a hush indeed. Their boy down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. He sets to fire deep. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, only thing larger than his name is wingspan as he knocks that one away. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down is Minshew. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free.
It's 2nd down.
2nd and 10. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. And they'll need to convert 3rd and 7, though, to start things out. And they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the 1st down. Give him 5 on the QB run, but it's going to bring up a 4th down. John Harbaugh going to roll the dice. They're going for it on 4th down. Now Minshew escaping the pressure right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Zach Ertz. There to make the grab. And the Ravens will extend their lead.
I thought that was a nice job there, feeling the pressure and rolling out away from it and keeping the play alive. And I think he did it with the idea that his tight end would find his way free in the end zone, and his confidence was rewarded.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer, and make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
On second down, Swift. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
To throw on 3rd down, Jackson. Being chased out left. He may try and run for this. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll find Hall. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Cardinals draw a bit closer. The way this one was going. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. Open man is Higbee, the tight end.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead, and oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake.
The Ravens take.
You see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. Now Minshew on 1st and 10. Flushed out right. On the run. He'll let this go deep. Oh, wide
if you were me,
open.
you
Complete.
do this too.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Devontae Adams in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. This will be caught at about the 6. And he is into the end zone. So they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. On the return, here's Hall. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the third quarter. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. 5 yards remain on second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's a handoff to Swift. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
It's 3rd down and 6.
From the gun, Jackson. Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
And that's the 2nd sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. And this will be touchdown inside the 20. They'll spot it at the 18-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Yeah, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Here's 2nd and 10. Minshew sets to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
The screen was executed and completed, but where's the worry on the play? How many times is a quarterback going to get hit? Because offensive linemen have to do an acting job of making sure it looks like they're whiffing on blocks. But you got to slow them down a little bit, because if you don't, that's a lot.
Now Minshew has it knocked out. Fumble. And this is recovered by the Cardinals. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. And they'll employ the jumbo set now on. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Cards use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. The Cardinal offense not going anywhere. They'll stay out and go for 2. From the gun, it's Jackson. And this is going to be caught, so they do get it. And at 2 points, now they're back down to a 1-score deficit. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown. as they nurse this small lead. Escaping the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The Lions move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line. 2nd and 10. From the gun, Minshew to throw. Now be caught by Rice. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there. First down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. Now Minshew has it knocked out. Fumble. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long. They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. They get 6 yards back on the run, but still have a 3rd and long situation forthcoming. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
On 4th down, Minshew. Hit as he throws, and the ball is out. It's a live football. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And they will set up shop, red zone territory at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. First play of the drive in their hip pocket. Of course, the focus here has to be the touchdown of the 2-point conversion. Field goals aren't going to help you.
Yeah, but how about that first play of the drive? Just to get them started, nice gain, got some positive momentum going. They're on their way, and they don't have to rush.
They'll run with Swift. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
One more time with Swift. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. DeAndre Swift. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And now the Cardinals are within a 2-point conversion of tying up this game. So here's a big play for the Cardinals as they'll go for 2. Jackson from the shotgun. Flushed out right. And he will get into the end zone for 2. And this game now tied here in the 4th. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. Well, that's a good first step, but several steps still to go.
They still have time for the possible game-winning field goal. Time for them to be quick and hurry at the same time.
On the move to his left. And that's complete to Adams. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 25 yards that time.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's Minshew. Now they go screen. It's complete. No gain on the screen there at 2nd down.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Minshew steps away to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10. And I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, What have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. Again, Minshew looking to throw. That's caught. It's Jerry Rice. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Boy, an incredibly aggressive move to go for it there. Game-tied fourth quarter. You got to be surprised.
I am, and I know that we're in a new era of football where we look at the analytics sometimes, and a lot of time the analytics tell you to go for it, right? But do the analytics take into account game situation, where we are, all those things? In this situation, I thought it was an incredibly aggressive play.
It didn't work out, and again, tie game fourth quarter makes this thing a little bit more interesting. He'll find Swift out of the backfield. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
A 48-yard attempt.
And that is no good. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the fourth.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. And this is going to be intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. I get and appreciate that they wanted to go for the win, not play for overtime, but that's the cost right there.
Not so sure their fans feel the same way as you when they just watch that ball get picked and taken the other way, and now they're down 6. Looks like it's going to be a loss for them, an absolute catastrophe when they tried to be aggressive.
Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium. The excitement brewing here in South Florida as a moment ago. The Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd. They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with the Cincinnati Bengals. Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Second and 10.
On second down, here's Mixon. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's complete. Bernard. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Give him 8 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. 4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And this crowd into it early. Their guys stand tall on the opening drive of the football game.
Turnover on downs.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. Our first carry now for Jordan Howard. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. You call it a pickup of 7, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Tua sets up to pass it. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
That's good.
That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Tua, a give. This is Howard. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It's a 6-yard loss on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. Looking to pass. Tua. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That goes for a gain of 31. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it. They love it because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're on the sideline thinking themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal. 1st and goal at the 1.
At the 1-yard line.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Flush to his right. to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. Carlos Dunlap, the Florida Gator, chopping his way to the quarterback.
And goal to go.
And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. The Clemson product, DJ Reader, got in for the sack.
Jason Sanders on for the field goal. A 22-yard attempt.
Sanders' kick is good. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
After the field goal, here comes Sanders to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. And he'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23.
Ball carrier.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feel.
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
And a Bengal 1st down.
On 1st down, Bernard. And they're on the tackle, Shaq Lawson.
The ball carrier.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a 1st down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. There'll be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A gain there of 21 yards.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Baker in on the tackle. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15.
A 7-yard gain.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. 3rd and 2. Now Burrow. Open man is Uzomah. And he's got a 1st down following a pickup of about 13 as we will take a pause here for the 2-minute warning. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this 1st half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here's 2nd and a yard. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals.
Randy Bullock.
Taking it in from a yard out. And the Bengals have taken the lead. And this is up and good to make it 7-3.
Makes the score Bengals 7, Dolphins 3.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
On first down, Tagovailoa escaping the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now Tua. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Oh, what a juke into space. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. This duo locked in, 14 yards there and a first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Tua setting up shop to throw again. Forced out to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit.
To a hit, and the ball is out. And the Bengals grab it. The big fella. He's at the 50. The 30. But they will not be able to capitalize as time has run out here on the first half of play. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
To kick off for Cincinnati.
The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this 3rd quarter. And the 3rd quarter will start with a touchback as that one lands in the end zone. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game. Yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Well, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 43. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Tua. It's complete to Grant. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. On first down, here's Breida. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, kind of just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Dolphin got going a little early. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll be a 3rd and about 13. 7th play in this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Tua going to throw. Oh, he was looking for Parker, but it's intercepted. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon, 29 yards. And the Bengals use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
He's going to fire one deep over the... Got his man, complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one good for 37 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Well, this is caught by Williams. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
29 more yards.
That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Running out of the gun here, Breida. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
Jesse Bates.
Sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, 2nd half. You're down here. This is the... and he will score. Touchdown, Miami. Taking it in for 4 yards out. And the Dolphins have got it back to a 1-score game.
The Dolphins are lining up for
I'm pretty sure that was a passing play, but he took off pretty quickly and ran with it.
Love his decisiveness on it, because you're exactly right. He was supposed to go back in the pocket and survey the field and throw the football. But when that hole opened, he just said, forget it, let's go. And boy, did that work out well.
14.
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Sanders now to kick this one away. The Bengals drive about to get going. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here first. He's got a man complete. 20, 10, and all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
To number 18,
A.J. Green, 75 yards. Now the Bengals, they widen their lead. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the fourth quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
Bullock good on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Dolphins take over first and 10. At their own.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. So, and facing a 2nd and long. Here's Tua. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the... Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 36 yards on the play. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up first and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. Out of the shotgun, Breida. And he is going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals 32. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
32-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Matt Breida taking it in. And the Dolphins able to get this back within a touchdown. And the lead is down to a field goal now.
Makes the score Bengals 21.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going, and they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
2nd and inches at the 35-yard line.
Flushed out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
That play was hard to see. One play goes wrong, and all of a sudden it's 3rd and very long when they had been in 2nd and inches.
Yeah, I know you like the idea of taking a shot on 2nd and inches, but you can't take a sack for that big of a loss.
That's the one thing you cannot do. They gave it up, and now they're way behind the chains. Good luck with this next play call.
Flush to his right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still fourth down.
Fourth down.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on fourth down? 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He can run for it, and he will. Now Burrow loses the football. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on fourth. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
At the 39-yard line.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down and 6. That one looks like he'll throw here. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
Every penalty so critical at this stage of the game as now they've got it 3rd and long. A handoff to Mixon. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Punting now is Huber as he sends it away. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
I absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows the punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
Escaping the pressure right. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Tagovailoa looking to throw it. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And a timeout is called. So now you're looking at probably just one final play from back in their own territory, and they're going to need a miracle. Now Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. Right there on the coverage was the safety, Jesse Bates. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. One final try for Tagovailoa. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle. We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago. Boy, the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying, "Fly, Eagles, fly," as they get ready to match up with the Los Angeles Chargers. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
On the tackle. 1-yard gain.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
The 26-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 12 yards there and a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry, and that'll bring up 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Now a pass here caught by Hunter Henry. And Henry's hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
Ball carrier.
4 yards remain for 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and...
Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. Sanders has the first down and much more. And down to the 28-yard line.
That's good.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts, eluding the pressure right. He'll run it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up. Meaning, when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
On 2nd down, Eckler.
The 15-yard line.
And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20.
The ball carrier.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. But 1st down, Hurts. Now they go screen. It's complete. Hurts. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. 2nd down, here's Hurts. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Reagor there to make the grab. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Now, this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. Will Parks there in coverage to knock it away. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. Flushed out right. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. To throw again, Herbert. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Javon Hargrave drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long.
4th down.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Chargers nothing.
They're going for it. Here's Herbert going deep here for Allen. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Gehring. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
At the 45-yard line.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
On the stop. No gain on the play.
An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd. Hurts. And that is incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, They had 6 points that they were thinking about.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 47.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Past the 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. It's a gain of 34. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. And his kick is right through.
Makes the score Eagles 21, Chargers nothing.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no return here for Reed. This will be a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the 1st half.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox.
8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long. It's Herbert. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Hurts fumbles it. And picked up by the Chargers. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at the 34. Now Herbert following the turnover. Escaping the pressure right. Pass incomplete. Herbert.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Eluding the pressure right. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Darius Slay with a pick.
That it?
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. So not a good start for this rookie quarterback, already trailing in this 1st half, and that's going to make things worse.
Well, back in my day, this was not unexpected out of rookie quarterbacks. That's why a lot of coaches didn't want to play them. But coming out of college now, they throw it all the time. This is a little bit unexpected, the way that he's playing here.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They started on the ground with Eckler. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Ball carrier.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play. He gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Coming up on 2nd and 7. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. Brandon Graham. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. Well, stating the obvious, this is going to be one that the rookie quarterback is going to want to forget pretty quickly.
And what quarterback has not gone through this in their rookie year?
Yeah, they all have. I guess it's cliche, but these are the ones you hope to grow from, right?
It's just part of life on the road in the NFL. He has to learn from it and grow.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time. And it's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Hurts. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. Hurts fumbles it, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Hurts, the best running quarterback in this year's crop of rookies. He's got a first down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Flush to his right. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 yards there, just like last play.
That's another Eagles first.
Hurts sets up to throw it. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. 2nd down. Here's Jalen Hurts. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kenneth Murray. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. What did you see on that one? Rookie mistake or just good defense?
It was a combo plate, but the rookie quarterback, he'll take it all on his shoulders, and the frustration level is evident. You can see it with him. You know, if that's a veteran quarterback, he walks off like he just threw a touchdown pass because he doesn't want to show that to the defense. The young guys, they take it more to heart. It's on their sleeve a little bit. He'll learn as he goes along how to hide his emotions.
And caught by Henry. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys.
Deshaun Jackson off to the races.
Ooh, he's running.
The
He's
20,
running.
10, 5.
This is too easy right here.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson, 79 yards. And the Eagles are pouring it on.
Jake Elliott on.
I think if you pulled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then it's the wide receiver. Great job It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
The Charger drive about to get going. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up.
And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And he's going to take this close to the first down markers. He stopped at the Eagles' 41. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Chargers.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. They're able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
Austin Eckler, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 37-yard line.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Will Parks. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Looking for Ertz, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Michael Davis. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Intercepted by the Chargers. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Running on first down, Eckler. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Once more, here's Eckler. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
He was taken down.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. They get 7.
4th down.
They'll run for it with Eckler. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
The tackle made by Rodney McLeod. 8 yards on the pickup.
Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. He'll get this to Eckler. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. He's got the first down inside the 10. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. That's out to the left and complete. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Chargers are able to strike for 6. Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence. This taken in about 4 yards deep.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This ball game certainly has gotten a little out of hand. This is normally when they say you got to fill. This is fill time for guys like you and I. But yeah, to be frank, just a dominating performance. Really impressive what we've seen.
It is, and I'm glad that you went in that direction because otherwise we're going to have to talk about the museum tour we took yesterday.
Which was also impressive.
Which was also very impressive. But this game, how they've done it, offense, defense, special teams, they put it all together. And I got to tell you, I am beyond impressed by what I've seen from this team.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Here's Hurts to throw. He'll fire it deep for Rager. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Interception.
Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Williams is going to have the 1st down and a little more. And all the way up to the 46. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. They'll try to pick up the 1st with Eckler. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the 1st. 6 yards there. 1st down, L.A.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the 1st down marker was and getting there.
He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
Eckler, the ball carrier. He was brought down by Darius Slay. And 8 yards.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
Eckler, the ball carrier. He was tackled at the 27-yard line.
Herbert, quick pass out wide. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 17-yard line.
To Joe Reed.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. A handoff, it's Eckler. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Credit the tackle to Darius Slay. Throwing quickly, and Herbert completes it. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
5-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. And this is caught. Well, they get 1 back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
L.A.
Obviously, the scoreboard right now is not the friend of this rookie quarterback, but, hey, a touchdown pass there maybe builds a little confidence.
Every rep is valuable when you're a rookie. Every time you step up and throw the football, there's a lesson to be learned. Yeah, he took advantage of a little bit of loose coverage there with the lead, but at the same time, got it done. It'll take a little bit of satisfaction away from that throw.
And the Eagles are going to recover. And that might be enough to put a bow on this one. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation. And now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
At the Chargers' 44-yard.
The reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Alshon Jeffrey, 44 yards. And the Eagles add on to their lead. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Eagles are winners here as we say so long from Philadelphia. The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at U.S. Minneapolis. The scene a short time ago. This crowd decked out in purple, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football, folks, as the Vikings get set to do battle with the New England Patriots. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
He was brought down.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Cousins gives way to Cook. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
Adam Butler there.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room.
5 yards, and that means they come up short, as they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Flushed out right. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Handoff comes to Cook. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 46-yard line.
A quick throw caught by Sharp. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 12 yards there and a first down. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Patriots' 43-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Cousins flush to his right. His throw incomplete. Tajay Sharp, the intended target. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah.
Man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen, 43 yards. And the Vikings have taken a first-quarter lead. They got to love that. 9-play drive results in 6 points.
That means they're doing the dictating. That means that they've described how the game is going to go. They're playing at their tempo, at their pace. If you're on the other side of the ball, if you're playing defense, defense is not methodical. They've got to go in there and shake things up and create a little havoc.
And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
6 yards left on 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
From the gun, here's Newton. It's complete. James White. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Pickup on the play. And it's
3rd and 2. Newton escaping the pressure right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up fourth. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defense is sharp. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
They are going to go for it. It's Newton. He hits White, complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. They'll run for the first time now with James White. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Anthony Barr.
Any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in the game. 2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Gets this into the hands of N'Keal Harry. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
A gain of 12.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Vikings 7, Patriots 0.
Now Newton on first down. This is White on the screen. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
Complete.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Steps away. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. They defer to White out of the shotgun. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Got his man, that's Harry. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
A 4-yard gain.
When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop them.
And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. And it wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
And Abdullah will not try to bring it out.
At their own 25-yard.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
The 28-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
On third down, Cousins. Eluding the pressure right. From across his body, don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
Taken in the end zone. And Abdullah will not try to bring it out.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
2nd and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The Vikings on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Dancing to his left. He can run for it, and he will.
How many times do we hear that 3rd down may be the most important down in football, and there's no better example than what we just saw right there. Forced to scramble, knows where the first down marker is, dives for it, and gets it. What a big-time play, putting his body on the line to pick up a key first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Cousins, flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
To throw again on 2nd down, Cousins. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Third and short yardage. Cousins looking deep downfield. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Their own 22-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're starting to pull away with this one. Early on that first quarter, they didn't look so great offensively. What has changed?
Sometimes it's just a matter of doing what you plan to do better. Sometimes you just put that all together and you execute. Other times it's just a simple adjustment in your game plan, finding a spot that maybe was a little weaker than maybe you thought, and going to that. So many different things, so many different ways, but right now, you got to like what they're doing. They have put distance between themselves and their opponent.
Looking to add on here in the second quarter.
26.
On the tackle defensively, Jaleel Johnson.
Jaleel Johnson made the tackle.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It's only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Patriots.
20.
On 1st and 10, Newton. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Throwing again. Newton buying time to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Again, Newton. Being chased out left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jaleel Johnson with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
The Patriots send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Flush to his right. He gets this one to Johnson. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. From the gun, here's Cousins. Escaping the pressure right. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there. That'll bring up 2nd down. And now a timeout defensively after that 1st down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Final play of the half, Cousins. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. And this is secured by the Patriots. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the 2nd half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
A play fake to Michelle, now Newton. It's caught. This is White. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
James White.
12 yards there and a 1st down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. A give. This is Michelle. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
He was brought down.
In the 1st half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. Running out of the gun with White down to the 25.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd and 2, Newton. This Minnesota D up to the task on the 3rd down pass play.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. They snap it to Newton. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Sony Michel. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the 2nd half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. He's going to keep it. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And this one held in by Rudolph. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. Complete. Jefferson to target. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
That's another Vikings first down.
Cousins now from the 50. Lets it fly for Thielen. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete. It was the veteran Devin McCourty. Got a hand in there to break that one up.
The scoreboard tells a story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
Glad to have you with us from Minneapolis. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. Give to Cook out of the gun. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a first down.
29-yard line.
They go play action. Cousins. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Brandon Copeland. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
Brings up 2nd down.
Another try after the first down sack. Cousins. That's to Cook out of the backfield. A good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
A gain of 13 yards. It's now 3rd down and 10.
Off the play fake, Cousins. Searching thrown by Cousins. Picked off inside the 10. And when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
They begin the drive on the ground. It's White. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Pass here caught by Edelman. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. We get set for the 4th quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football. Steps away to his left. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches. And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. And Daniil Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground. So now after the sack, from the gun, here's Newton. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction.
Well, that kind of catch is supposed to pay off with at least a first down, isn't it?
Instead, he'll just add it to his highlight reel, but they don't pick up the first.
Yeah, he gets the yardage, he gets the catch, but now they have a decision to make.
He's going to look deep for Edelman. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Midfield, they'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
At at their own 47-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. They'll roll him out right. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Patriots.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Cousins. That'll be complete to Cook. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30.
Dalvin Cook.
The Vikings on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 4. And he's got it. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Dalvin Cook, the ball.
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. To throw, Cousins. And this is Cook with a grab.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to it.
And Thielen's got it. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Vikings are able to make this a close game again. Thielen got the extra point, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Patriots take over 1st.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. They will run with White out of the shotgun. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here to have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and up force the incompletion.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Newton. The pass complete. It's Bird. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. Throwing here, Newton. And his throw here is incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On 2nd down, it's White. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Forced out to it, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Vikings will use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and making an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. One last shot now for Cousins. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Today's final score.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering.